Hi, my name is Etienne and I'm a Senior Marketing Coordinator at SOLABS. In today's video, we'll look at the tree view in order to access the permissions and see how you can use the permissions for documents, either to prevent users from seeing any documents within said folder or to give people the permissions to modify, add new documents, and etc. So let's take a look. First, in the document section under navigation and show all, you will be displaying your tree view. So if you haven't accessed it, this is how you get there. And this is a way to sort all your documents within your organization in a way that is easier to understand. It is very similar to how you would store documents on SharePoint or on your own computer, for example. So here I'll use the standard operating procedures folder in my example, but you will have your own structure for your company. So when you open a folder, you have the privileges view right here if you have the permissions yourself to change them. And usually it's going to be the administrators for documents that are going to be changing these, or your document coordinators, for example. So in this case, we have the roles that have permissions on said document. There are many other roles within my demo environment, but all the roles that don't have read-only permissions, so don't have any permissions at all here, will not appear on the short list. If a user does not have any of the roles listed here, meaning they don't have any permissions, including the read-only one, they will see it as an empty folder. So anything below in the standard operating procedures folder will be empty. And so this is a way to prevent users that you don't want to be reading items that they should not. If you don't give them the read-only permission, they just see empty folders within your organization. Then you're able to give people read-only, which allows them to open documents but never act on them. You can give the review and approve permissions, which allows them to be part of review and approval workflows and then complete these actions. If you give a user the modify permission, they are able to upload new versions of said document and then submit those in the workflows. And then finally, the administer permission allows the user to change who has permissions within said folder. So it's the master one that gives all the possible capabilities. If you want to change these, the way you can do this is through the modify privileges button right here. So once you do this, you get into this menu where you can remove people, add them, just click remove, or add new roles and give them permissions. Such as review and approve, for example. So you're able to manipulate this as well. Now, there is an inheritance principle within QM10. So if you create a subfolder within, say, standard operating procedures, and I have set an inheritance, what that will do is the subfolder. So for example, standard operating procedures slash quality will then have the same permissions as standard operating procedures. So you're able to create this inheritance if you want your subfolders to have the same permissions as the main folder. Now that's it. It's a short view on this. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact me at elanglois@solabs.com, and that is written in the description below. So thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.